Hi everybody, this is Markus. I'm your MTT coach at the Academy of Poker, and today we have our next episode, episode number 4 of our poker glossary. This means today we talk about letter D. Before we go on with this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, tap the bell to not miss out on any videos, and also follow us on all our social medias on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on Twitch, wherever you can find us. And also, if you're interested to learn more about poker and more importantly, to become a profitable player, so to make money while playing poker, make sure to hit the link in the description below because there you can get to our webpage, get in contact with one of our managers, and get started with our current poker course that will teach you everything to become a profitable player. But now, let's move on here with our poker glossary. So we have again 3 words for today. The first one for the letter D is the D as donk bet. A donk bet is a bet that is made in early position by a player who did not take the initiative in the previous betting round, meaning most of the cases it will be like the small blind or big blind defense versus an open raise from early, middle, or late position. And then when the flop comes, and usually as you see it when you watch videos or watch streams online or wherever, you see that usually the player just checks and the pre-flop aggressor has the decision if he wants to keep on his aggression. A donk bet is now, as it already was explained, that the player who defended his blind in most of the cases now decides that he's gonna bet. And because this is not a usual move, it's called a donk bet, even though the player, of course, must not be a bad player, but just because it comes like in an unconventional way, this is called a donk bet. And mostly they look like this. Next up, we have D as the downswing. That's a period during which a player loses more than he expects to lose. And yeah, this period can be in an unspecified amount of time and also unspecified amount of money. It's also a pretty hard challenge for your mindset. Being on a downswing, as it already says, means like you're gonna lose a lot of hands where you are the favorite, a lot of setup versus you, where you get in queens versus kings or kings versus aces, ace king versus jacks, and you just will never hit the ace or the king. At least it feels like you never do. And you lose all the important spots. You don't get any bounties, like big bounties especially, and yeah, you have thousands of dollars of buy-ins, but only make maybe a few hundreds or just $1,000 of cashes. So you lose money, and it's really hard to keep to keep being motivated in those spots. Um, and yeah, this is how your bankroll might look at some point, but then it's important to maybe change the buy-ins, so take lower buy-ins, play lower frequency of tournaments, maybe do more studying because maybe you're doing something wrong, and that's often the case. And also, yeah, maybe just take a little break sometimes. So important word, really, maybe even one of the most important words for your poker career. And now we come to the last and third one. It's DS, drawing dead. So if you're drawing dead, you have a hand where you think you maybe have a draw that will be good, or you have a good hand, but your opponent has a way better hand and you have actually a 0% chance to win this hand. As an example, let me quickly show you this one where we have Philak and Daniel Negreanu involved, and you see the flop is 10-6-5. And so you see, he immediately recognizes because if he has pocket tens, at least Negreanu in this spot can catch running sixes. Of course, that's a percentage of roughly 1%, if even 1%, that he's gonna hit it, but it's possible. In this case, though, because Falak has a set of sixes, there is just no way for Negreanu to have a better hand at the end. Even if it's two tens if there's two tens coming up, the only thing he can do is split at the end because then they would both have a full house tens over sixes, but there's no chance to win this hand. So he's drawing that, and you never want to be in that position, of course. So sometimes it's just unavoidable when you both have a great hand, just like here, sixes and fives versus pocket sixes on 10-6-5. There's a flush draw possible, there's open-ended straight draws possible. Maybe he has 10-6, so but then Negreanu would at least have some outs, right? In this case, not a chance for him. This word already concludes today's video for now. As said at the beginning already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all our social media, and if you're interested, click the link in the description below. You can find our current poker course. I really highly suggest it because you can learn so many things that will help you become a profitable player in poker. And yeah, you can start printing money after that. So make sure to hit it. It just costs 200 euros, so really not expensive for all the stuff you're getting. And yeah, ha- click it, have a look at it, enjoy it, learn something, and start crushing in poker. I will see you in the next videos, and thanks for watching.